Hello everyone and welcome back to Outbreak, and this is an interesting setup. There's a lot of storms moving through. We're kind of down south from Prairie Hills, or I guess we're on the south side of town. How's our velocity looking? Okay. How's our cape looking? It's kind of a busy day. Okay, there's a lot that's been eaten up already. How's our winds? Oh. That's interesting. This might be kind of a weird day. Okay, so we started off going west to Fort City, and it is crazy here, but okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so this storm here started to look like it was a little bit more structured. Some of these are also looking like they could form cells, and oh yeah, it looks like there's some rotation forming there as well. So I think this was a decent idea, because actually this one is forming a cell, perhaps. I don't know if it's gonna become a tornado or not, but I wanted to get on this side road here that's gonna give us more options. So I think we made a decent choice in where to go. I'm actually gonna take a second here to get gas. And that probably sounds like a bad idea when we know that there is a tornado warning, but I want to see if this cell does anything, and I think we can beat it over there, but like, look how crazy dark and rainy it is here. It's kind of wild. Let's get some gas and keep an eye on what's happening with that storm, because I kind of am wondering if this one is going to shape up too, because if we look at our cape, there's a lot more around the edges here. Most of what's in the middle has been used up, so I'm thinking we're going to want to track along the bottom here. And that is where the tornado that we have currently is. Okay. This is forming a velocity couplet, but I think I am going to start heading down this road here, which we're already on, thankfully, pretty much, and just start seeing what happens. Just see if this takes us anywhere that we want to be. Okay, we do have a tornado here. It is up ahead that way, it looks like. So yeah, I think we're going to want to keep going this way. Let's just see how things are looking. Okay, that velocity area that we are at is kind of not picking up, it looks like, so that's fine. I think we're still going in a pretty good direction. I cannot see the tornado that it's telling me is here, but we know that it's out there somewhere. We did get a report on that, so let's get through town here as quickly as we can, and hopefully we will be able to kind of get out in front of it. There it is. It's not a very big tornado, but I definitely do see it. We're in the severe thunderstorm warning now. Hopefully it's not roping out, but it definitely could be. Sometimes they will just do that. Okay, we're gonna want to go, I think, to the south here, try to get around it. Hopefully this is not the only tornado too, but I think we're gonna be placing ourselves in a place where we can get ahead of these storms. We're also kind of on the southern side of them, which means we have much clearer skies, and it's gonna be a lot easier to see what's going on. We just need to move fast. We actually want to get out in front of it. Oh yeah. It's over there, all right. I don't know. We might actually have time to get up toward it before it crosses. I don't know if we'll get to it there, but you can see that we're coming up on a better road network if we do take this one. So I think we are going to take this turn here and kind of try to head up toward the tornado. I think that's hopefully going to be a good idea. Hopefully going to give us some better options here. And even if it doesn't take us straight to the tornado this time, it looks like it'll open up into kind of more of a grid road area. And we like grids. That gives us options. All right, I think it just is crossing this road. Are we going to be able to turn on the side? Okay, yeah, we'll be able to turn, I see here. We can just go right over here, get on this road. Ooh, that's a little bumpier than I thought it would be. And if we go out ahead here, I think we'll be fine. We just want to get to the next cross section, which should be just up ahead here. It's a pretty slow-moving tornado, so that's a nice thing at least. With the corn stalks in the way, it's a little bit deceptive of where it's going to go, perhaps. So let's see. I think probably right about here. Can we get a tornado report? We can. It's gonna be a little further up even. Okay, come on, hurry. Yeah, it's definitely getting closer. And it's kind of straightening out a little bit. Okay, right here I think is probably our best shot. No, it's still going up, actually. Okay, go a little further. Man, it's curving around is what makes this difficult. Okay, we're gonna need to make our choice. I think we're gonna go here. Can we get out? Yes. Can we drop? Yes. Yeah, it's coming pretty much straight for us here. I think that'll be fine. Let's maybe go back a little bit. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get back on the road slightly. Try to clear out of the way. Oh, it's maybe coming a little towards us here. A little bit more than I'd like it to be. Okay, let's try to stay on the road if we can. Oh boy, it definitely could curve toward us here if we're not careful. Oh, it's recording though. Okay, it's not all that strong, and it is passing fairly close to the probe. We're at 350 feet right now. Oh, it is gonna pass closer to us. I think 250. Yeah, it's passing between us and the probe, I think. Gosh darn it. Well, we're still not too badly out. It's like 180 feet. That's not terrible. That could be worse. It's not... Well, it's 130 is not necessarily weak either. Definitely not. Did it wreck these crops here? I'm gonna approach very slowly because it is kind of just meandering, but we should have another chance to get out in front of it, I think. We just gotta go kind of carefully. If it doesn't if it does not dissipate here. Okay, I don't think we get to see if it went through the crops or not very much. All right, it's not... This is not still the back end of it, is it? I don't think so. I think we are behind it. Although it's pretty strong winds, not gonna lie. That is pretty strong winds. I think we're maybe in the rear flanking downdraft. Okay, let's get this started uploading. If we go up and then we cut across, we can get out in front of it again. And then if it comes back toward us, we'll be able to hopefully get another probe drop. 177 feet, could be worse. Is it? It might cross like right close to us here. I don't want to drive into it, but let's back up a little bit. I think like right here. It's hard to tell with how it's curving, but I think based on the cloud base being right above us here, it's probably gonna swing through right about at this point, most likely. So let's maybe back up. Let's back up like this. Let's not go onto the, let's not drive into the tornado ideally either. Let's not drive into the tornado. Can we avoid that, please? Can we avoid driving into the tornado? Are we driving into the tornado currently? We might be driving into the tornado, y'all. I think that's it right there. Yeah, we're behind it now. Oh, look at that path. What the heck is it doing? It's curving. Did it just freaking dodge the probe? Good grief. Well, maybe it'll curve back. Yeah, 500 feet out. Of course it's doing this. Look at that. It is actively avoiding the probe. Ah, these darn storms sometimes. Now, I did notice while we're here, though, that there is another one that's forming behind us. So if this one drops, then it's possibly a thing where we could go, whoa, that was maybe... Was that some winds? No, I think that was just me driving off the road there a little bit. I just want to get around this thing and get my probe back up so that we can get out in front of it, because I don't even think this technically counts as data. Let's pick this up. Yeah, I don't think it got actual data technically. If we're quick about it, maybe we can still get out in front of this thing again. It's not like... Yeah, no data. All right, let's... Oh, there is another tornado behind us. Ooh, okay. Do we want to try to get this one more time, or do we want to try to track the other one? That's the question. Let's look at our cape. I think this storm is probably going to die off. most likely. So I think I am going to bail on this one and try to go back, because we can get out ahead of the other one a lot more easily than this one. And so I think I have a feeling this storm is nearing the end of its life. So let's see if we can get back and get some data on the other one. Okay, we've got a tornado out there for sure. Where exactly is it? It is over by Bridgetown. I don't think we're gonna get there before the tornado does, so I think I'm just gonna chill out here. That's probably not gonna be yeah, it's fair. I'm probably just gonna chill here, and as it gets closer, then we can decide what to do, where we're gonna go. Also, the tornado warning where we were did dissipate, so I think that tornado dissipated, and as you can see, it's kind of heading off the map anyway. So I think we made the right call. This one's also kind of picking up a little bit, which is interesting. There is some cape there. There's not a whole lot of cape where this one's trying to go, but maybe it'll still suck up some of the remaining energy over here. All right, it's taken a little bit, but this tornado is definitely trucking its way over to us. I am going to get back in the car here, and I think we'll scoot down this way just a little bit, because with where it's heading now, it is veering a slight bit towards the south, but that could change. The good thing is that should take it into an area of higher cape, and it is kind of taking its sweet time, so hopefully we'll have the chance to reposition as needed, and hopefully we won't lose out on the storm. Hopefully it doesn't dissipate here. Ooh, that's a cool shot of it moving in here. It's starting to waver. I don't like when they waver like that, because as cool as it looks, it makes it real hard to predict where the actual tornado is gonna go. But I think I'm just gonna chill here. Oh, it might be roping out. That condensation funnel is thinning a lot. We'll see though. I'm gonna chill here for a little bit and see if it gets any closer. With how slow it's moving, there is a chance that we would have been able to make it, but I don't know. I think it's fine. That one is tornado warned. If this one ropes out, we'll go right over there, but that's fascinating. Hopefully we'll get the chance to chase that one too. Is there any cape? I guess there is some cape left over there. All right, well, you know, maybe we'll get a third tornado. All right, hopefully this is going to be a pretty direct hit. I think it's pretty close. It's still going to move up. It's wavering. This is what's going to get me in trouble, is it's kind of waffling back and forth over where exactly it wants to go. I think this would be a pretty dead center hit though. So let's see if we can get it here, and hopefully it doesn't just like waver right back out of the way like the other one did. That's such a wild thing. Like, I'm glad we can see the path now. But let's just wait, because I don't even know what direction it's gonna go. I think I'm gonna back up this way. Or is that's gonna put us further in the path, isn't it? So let's go maybe more downward, because it is tracking upwards. So theoretically, unless it really swings, this should be fine if we go down a little bit more this way. And then we can watch it pass. It is taking its sweet time getting over there, though. That's a cool shot. I'd also like to see, because this has a very defined hook. Can we actually see it out there? Like, if we zoom way out there, it'd be like... When we'd be looking at it, I don't think we'd be able to see it from here. But it'd be out there somewhere. Alright, are you gonna cross by my probe? Can we detect anything with our probe yet? No, it's just churning its way along. It should be getting close, I would think. There we go, we can start to see it. Oh, it's gonna be right at the edge. No, it's gonna be too far again. Maybe it'll curve, maybe it'll curve. 800 feet. Ah, heck. Yeah, this is nowhere near close enough. Honestly, at this point, we could probably just, like, almost trot out in front of it here. I wonder if that's worth doing. We could always try, you know? With how it's going, we could always try. Let's just see if we get onto this road and get out one ahead. Unless it's just roped out right there, which it might have. Yeah, it roped out. All right, never mind. I think we'll go see if we can get to the other one. And in fact, I wonder, do we want to try to go up? We might. Okay, so if this storm does have a tornado, then theoretically it should be right up here somewhere. So I think I'm gonna try to see. It doesn't look like there actually is one at present, darn it. All right, well, if this tornado warning doesn't get renewed, I'm guessing that's the end of the chase because it looks like the other ones have dissipated as well. So I think I'll just chill out here for a little bit and see what happens. If it shows up, great. If not, at least we still got some good stuff. I'm a little bit bummed that a couple of the tornadoes just straight up veered out of our way. Yep, there's chase end. All right, we'll go back to the gas station. But that's the way these things go sometimes. So we'll go wrap up. All right, and there we are. So we got about 10,000 for that. That's a pretty good. Our maximum wind speed is 129 miles an hour. That's not too bad. We didn't end up taking a direct hit. I actually was not sure about that, but that's all right. It was an okay chase. We definitely could have had a better one, but you know what? It's fine. Sometimes the tornadoes don't do what you hope they're going to. It still was far from bad. Okay, we got another kind of chaotic looking day. Don't see too much velocity yet, except maybe some things going on near Westport, which makes sense. Those do look like cells. How's our Cape? It's all right. It's not great, but it could be worse. We do have some good wind shear and strong winds in the upper atmosphere, though, so that's kind of good. Let's keep our Cape up just so that we can see. I'm guessing that we are going to want to go to Westport, probably, because that does look like there's some velocity happening, and I'm not really seeing too much of that elsewhere, so I think that's where we'll start by heading. Maybe we'll wait just once to see what the radar does. Okay, we're just outside Bakersville, and the sky is pitch black here. This does, to me, look like it could be a cell. I think it is. I was trying to see if it looks like there's anything else forming, maybe down by St. John. And it would be making sense that there's some Cape down there, especially, it does look like some of the stronger storms are what eats holes in the Cape. Man, there's just really not any warnings popping up, though. I do think that we're going to want to go north out of Bakersville here and just see. Some strong winds by Eastern Falls, but that's quite close to the radar. I'm hoping I'm going a good direction. This one it's going to be moving out of here. Maybe we don't want this. Do we bail on this storm and head back towards Westport, maybe, I think? Because this one looks like it's going to be going out into a place that doesn't really have much Cape, if any. So I think we'll try to go through Bakersville here, maybe, and head back down in the direction of that really, really, really dark sky, because, well, this one could do something. I think it's a lot less likely to, since it's moving out of the area where we have some Cape. Okay, we do have a warning happening down in Fort City. Okay. Well, if we start heading towards Westport, that will give us some roads that lead in that direction as well. So I think we'll track down this way, because this storm still could do something. If not, then we'll at least be able to head down towards Westport. If we look at our Cape, you can see there is some being eaten up here as well. So I do think this storm is strengthening. I just don't know if it'll strengthen enough. It's not super duper standing out to me yet. Okay, heck, we've got a dilemma here. I think the storm up north is going to be stronger. So we're coming up on... Yeah, I think we need to turn around. I know I'm being really indecisive here, but the fact that that storm up there is already dropping a tornado, potentially, and it has that really big notable velocity couplet. I know it's not even technically on the map yet, but I think that that's going to be our better bet. I think we're going to want to head up towards Hopfield. I don't want to give up on the Fort City one, but I think this is going to be our better chance. Like, also, if we look at our Cape, it is moving this way. Yeah, there's a very strong velocity couplet. And also, if we look at our winds, I think our winds, well, they're kind of all over the place everywhere. I don't know. Can we see what's happening down there at all? Definitely not from here. I'm going north. I think we're gonna try it and see. Oh, I already see the tornado. Okay, I think we made a good choice. I spent way longer than I would have liked to waffling over both storms because they are both tornado warned. And it does, like, I watched for a little bit. If we look at the one down here, it does look like that velocity couplet got stronger, but this one just has such a big noticeable one that it felt like that was probably going to be a good call. There is still a lot of unused cape as well. The main thing with this storm is that it's a little ways out, and there could be more storms that come in this way. I guess there is more cape. I'm gonna debate this for forever if I give myself the chance to, but I do see the tornado out there, so I'm hoping that this one's gonna be strong because it just looked like it had such a defined velocity couplet. I hope we don't lose that. I hope this is a good choice, but sometimes you just gotta make the best call you can and hope it works out. Okay, so it looks like there might even be 2 tornado warnings, and in fact, I think we are going to want to go down this road. I didn't think we were going to want to, but this might actually be the best path for us. The other thing is, I did notice the storm down there is no longer tornado warned, so we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully that's a good sign for us here. This tornado should be, like, out this way, and it is possible there are 2 of them, because it looked like that farther warning happened before the closer one. I can't see a dang thing, though. Oh, that's intimidating. What am I even looking at off this way? Is it... Oh, it's the sky. Okay, yeah. We can't see anything. Oh, interesting. I thought... I was like, what is this bright spot? It's the distant sky here. Okay, so if we zoom in, we're going this way. If there's tornadoes, they're out in this direction, but they probably are kind of far. There's a tornado. Okay, so it's... Oh, we gotta move. Okay, it's way up ahead here. All right, we gotta move it. I hope we're not too late. Okay. I can't even see it. I can't even see it. We gotta move and try to get up toward it here. I'm doing risky things by driving and checking my map. At least if we can get out into the open a little bit, we should have better visibility. Are we close to where we need to be? We're getting there. So I think somewhere in this area is gonna be. It is a dirt road. I don't like the dirt roads as much. Oh, that looks like it. Just because you can't get away quite as easily. Look at that guy, though. All right, I think this was a decent one, a decent option, because the one down there is no longer warned, and it looks like it has not developed another one. It certainly could cycle again, but for now, this is going to be a good option. I'm going to keep an eye on this one, let it get a little bit closer, just watch it approach, and hopefully, it looks like, let's see where the radar moves. Okay. We might want to back up a little bit, possibly. I think it's going to go back a little bit here. Oh boy, backing up down this road is going to be kind of a nightmare. Okay, it's coming up on us. I'm dropping this because it's gonna hit pretty quickly here, I think. Okay, we actually need to go, I think. We need to go, actually. It's coming up on us faster than I felt like it was going to. Is it actually? Oh yeah, okay, hold on. We go. Yeah, it's already picking up data. I don't know if it's gonna get much closer than that, but we need to clear out. Is it behind us? I think it's behind us. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be fine. 500 feet. None of this counts as actual data though, so that's a little bit less than ideal. Whoa, try to get closer. No, it's not picked up anything strong enough to count as data. Darn it. All right, we go back and get our probe. So it's just a little guy, but it's at a distance right now anyway. Darn it. We should have been a little bit farther forward. All right, we can maybe still get out in front of it here. Okay, we've got another chance at redemption here, but it's kind of bad conditions. It's real bad conditions here. All right, let's see. It's also a very big tornado. Holy cow. Let's slow down a little bit. This big tornado. Big tornado. It's still moving up ahead of us. If we can stay out in front of it, we should be able to intercept again. It's just we're gonna have to kind of judge it at an angle, and that's sometimes not the easiest. Okay. Is this actually the direction that it's moving? Let's get a photo of this, because this is menacing. I think it is. I think this is probably where... Well... Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm gonna move up a little bit. I'm taking a risk. Because it's not quite on us yet. We're taking some hail damage, too. I haven't gotten the hail guards yet. Okay, I'm gonna do this. It is very rapidly roping out here. It's also very close. It's also very close. I'm gonna go back. I'm going backwards. We are a lot closer to it than I would like to be. I think we're in it. I think we did go into it for a brief moment there. All right, 117 miles an hour. Thankfully, it's not a very strong tornado. But that was that was a little bit. Let's go ahead and pick this up. At least we got some data. It's gonna wind its way off that way. We can maybe get another photo of it here. All right, well, let's start uploading that. Is this... If we're gonna get to it again, I think we'd want to get... I don't know that we're gonna make it to it again, though, but we can try to get on that one road that runs north and see. Maybe we will. Okay, we do have the tornado still on its way, so I'm gonna try to drop a probe here and see if we can get another hit, which it is. It's getting close. Take a photo before we get in the car. That's probably a bad idea, but you know what? It's happening. It's what we're doing. Let's get back on the road here, because if we can go up ahead at least. It is approaching it pretty directly. It's just a very weak tornado, so if it's not a very direct hit, then it's maybe not gonna be... Oh, it's getting data all right. It's also coming towards us. Trying to kind of veer around it here. I don't really want to be driving through the desert like this, ideally. You know? Did it rope out? I think it might have actually roped out right there. Well, that was a little bit of an adventure. Let's get our probe. It's down this way. See if we still see anything. But I think it probably roped out. At least we got a little bit of data. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, wait, funnel cloud. It might cycle again, actually. That's wild. It might cycle right here. All right, funnel cloud. I guess we'll get a picture of it. Not that we can really see much. All right, let's go here. Where is it? It's right in the in-between. So if we drive all the way up north, there is a road that we can get on. And we might actually be able to do something with that. There is a tornado way out there past the windmills. All right, let's see if we can catch up to it. It is gonna probably pass that that road that I wanted to catch it on, but there's a good chance that it'll come all the way up here again, which would be good. We can kind of get out ahead of it. And if we've got enough time, then hopefully it'll last and head right toward us up here. I don't think I've actually ever been this far north, but look at this beauty. It is definitely trucking along toward us here. I think it's maybe even going a little bit farther up ahead, but I'm gonna sit here and watch it approach, and hopefully we can kind of maneuver ourselves to get into a good position for it. Now, it does look like this other storm eventually did cycle, but it's also heading off the map again, so I'm pretty happy with our decision to chase this one. I think we made a good call, even though it was a little bit of waffling back and forth in the in-between. I think this is probably gonna have to be as close as we get, because I think it's about to cross. In fact, I think it's gonna come right too close to us. All right, I'm going back for my car. We're gonna back it up. We're gonna back it up. I don't think it's a strong tornado, thankfully, but yeah, no, that was closer than I would have liked it to be. We should have probably gone a little farther forward for that, unfortunately, but it's still data. It's still data. I also don't think we've ever been this far north, which is kind of wild. Yeah, we maybe should have gone a little bit farther up, but it's fine. It's fine. We still got some data. And we didn't get hit by the tornado, which was the important part. But the way it was snaking around, it was really hard to tell. Get another... oh, wait, it's too similar. That is crazy. Look at that thing. Just tracking with this tornado. Oh, it's eating trees. Holy stinking moly. Yeah, we're not going to see it on our on the map here again. But it's shredding that forest up there. It sure is shredding that forest. Although, wait a second. There's no way. Like, it wouldn't cross that one road, would it? I don't think it's going to. I really don't think it's going to. But I suppose that if it looks like it might, we could try. As much as I would love to try to take that that road up to the mountains here, I don't think we're actually going to be able to do that. Like, I don't think it's going to actually cross. It looks like it's already left the map. In fact, it looks like it actually just did. But that was not too bad. I kind of suspect we're not going to get anything else on this chase because it looks like that other tornado is leaving the map. So I'm probably just going to head back to the gas station in Northerndale and wrap this up. All right, and there we are. We got 19,000 is not too bad. We got quite a bit from probe data, but also some good photographs too. Quite a few good ones of the tornado. So that is always good to see. And not too much vehicle damage either, thankfully. We did take a direct hit from the tornado, though. I think that was probably at the end there when I barely was getting out of the way. But yeah, it was kind of hard to know which direction to go. The other storm did eventually cycle, and so I think that probably would have had some good opportunities too, but it did look like there was a longer period when the tornado wasn't on the ground, or it wasn't warned at least. So I'm pretty happy with our choice. We'll never know what the road not taken was. I still think we made a decent decision, and we certainly got a heck of a show out of it. But with that, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here for today because it is getting to be about that time again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.